Tyson Fury has weighed in at 18 stone 12 pounds, which is 262 pounds. Dereck Chisora has weighed in at 17 stone 3 pounds, which is 241 pounds, which is the exact same weight that he was when he fought Vitaly Klitschko, if my memory serves me correct. Tyson Fury was wearing a tracksuit, so he didn't really get to see what type of condition his body looked in, but 262 pounds is very, very heavy. That's nowhere near Tyson Fury's ideal fighting weight. His best weight would probably be at the highest around 252, so at least 10 pounds lighter than he actually came in. But like I say, he was wearing a tracksuit that could add maybe 5-6 pounds maximum, but still that's a heavy weight for Tyson Fury. We can only imagine that he's playing some type of antics and maybe he's got weights around his belt or something like that. Sometimes fighters play games like that, or maybe Tyson Fury just isn't in the kind of shape that he should be in. I guess we'll find out on fight night. Dereck Chisora, on the other hand, looked tremendous. Even though he's been slightly lighter in previous fights, I think he looks better here, more toned and more in condition than in any fight that he's been in before. And I think one of the crucial things about this fight between Fury and Chisora is how big the ring's going to be. Because Dereck Chisora had mentioned previously, before the first cancelled fight date, Dereck Chisora had mentioned that the fight is going to be in a small ring. Dereck Chisora is a Frank Warren fighter, and Frank Warren is going to do whatever he can to give his fighter the best chance of winning. And if that means putting him in a small ring, which favors Dereck Chisora, then Frank Warren is definitely going to try and do that. Now, how small the ring is could play a part in the fight because these are heavyweights. Tyson Fury is 6'9". If you put them in, let's say, an 18-foot ring, which is very small for heavyweights, then that's going to favor Dereck Chisora. He won't have to work as hard to get close to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury won't have as much room to maneuver. So if that happens, Dereck Chisora is going to be able to draw Tyson Fury into exchanges a lot more easily. Fury is going to try and lean on and hold and do all kind of things on the inside if he feels he has to. But at the same time, Tyson Fury can actually fight on the inside. If you look at Tyson Fury's early career, he was actually quite good with the short punches and uppercuts and hooks up close on opponents. And from looking at Tyson Fury's training footage, seeing him on the pads, he's been throwing explosive combinations up close. And for a guy that's 6'9", as big as he is, Tyson Fury's got quick hands. I know people love to hate Tyson Fury because he talks a lot of shit and he rubs people up the wrong way. But don't kid yourselves. Tyson Fury does have hand speed for a guy that big. He does. And he can throw combinations up close, which is very unusual for a man of those dimensions. I think this is going to be an explosive fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. I also think the Billy Joe Saunders-Chris Eubank fight is going to be a good fight. I think this whole card is going to be good. And Frank Warren really is going to change or possibly turn the tide in favor of himself and Box Nation, in the eyes of the hardcore fans at least. But the hardcore fans might influence the casual fans eventually if Frank Warren continues to put on quality like this while Eddie Hearn continues to, sell us mutton dressed as lamb with the card he put on the other week. So good move from Frank Warren. This is a good card. I anticipate, especially the two main fights, Billy Joe Saunders and the Tyson Fury Dereck Chisora fight. I anticipate both those fights being good, entertaining fights. That's what I anticipate. I don't think we're going to have any disappointments this time. So yeah, drop your comments below. Who do you think is going to win this fight? I've been saying Tyson Fury all along. The only chance I think, Dereck Chisora certainly has a chance. Certainly has a chance. The first fight was competitive. Fury won clearly on the cards, but Chisora was out of shape, and it was still competitive, even though it may not have looked that way if you looked at the judges' scorecards. Chisora still got through with some shots and managed to, rock Fury slightly in the early rounds. So now that he's in shape, and now that Fury seemingly is coming in maybe a bit out of shape, or certainly heavier anyway, not necessarily out of shape, that might even things up a little bit and make it even more competitive and even closer than the first fight. Maybe, I guess we'll have to see. But as I mentioned, I think one of the crucial aspects could be the size of the ring. If you put Fury in a 24-foot ring, I can't see how Dereck Chisora wins the fight. I can't see it. Fury's got way too much space to move around and box and plan his attacks. But if you put them in a 20-foot or 18-foot ring, there's problems there, I think, for Tyson Fury. So I don't know. If any of you know how big the ring is, please let me know. Drop it in the comment section below. And for everyone else, drop your predictions below. Let me know who you think is going to win and how you see this fight playing out. This is Hatman. I'm out.